Here we go. We're going to start off with simply adding a mixed number, and I'm going to go over a couple of quick hard and fast rules. The first rule of adding mixed numbers and fractions is that you can always add these things separately. 3 and 6/9 is really 3 plus 6/9 plus 2 plus 7/9. So what you can do here is you can add the whole numbers first and then add the fractions next. So we have 3 plus 2 is 5, and 6/9 plus 7/9, you simply add the top. Remember, you never add the bottoms if the denominators are the same. You can only add when they're the same. You have 6 plus 7 is 13/9. Well, we should be advanced now to know that we can't leave this way. We have to simplify it. We know that there is a whole number in here. 13 is bigger than 9. It's improper. So I have to pull that 9/9 out of there and call it 1. And then 9 minus 13 is 4/9. So we actually have 1 and 4/9 here. Add the 1 to the 5, and now I have 6 and 4/9. This is really where you should be before you tackle the subtraction. So I would go back in your module book. Okay, so this problem says 5 and 3/7 minus 3 and 6/7. So again, we're in the same situation here. I can go ahead, I could go ahead and subtract these whole numbers, but what I'm going to do first is I'm going to make this fraction big enough to be able to subtract from it. So I'm going to borrow from the 5. The 5 is going to become a 4. And then over here I'm going to borrow that 1 from the 5. It's going to go over here. So I have 7/7, which is that one whole number I borrowed here. 7/7, and I'm going to add it to 3/7 to get a bigger fraction. So now I'm going to simplify. That equals 4. 7 plus 3 is 10. 4 and 10/7 minus 3 and 6/7. Now I can subtract because this whole number is smaller and this fraction is smaller. So 3 minus 4 is 1. Remember, you want to do these first. 3 minus 4 is 1. And then 6/7 minus 10/7 is 4/7. It's that easy if you know how to make this fraction bigger. All right, let's go down to this other technique, which I like and it makes a lot of sense. At first, it's a little counterintuitive. This is also from the problem set 1B. This is at the top of the page where it asks you to make a reverse addition statement. So here's what we're doing. Let me get purple. You have 5 and 1/4 minus 2 and 3/4 equals blank. Well, what you can do is you can turn this around. Just like I showed you with division, you can turn it into a reverse multiplication problem and ask a multiplication question. Here we're going to ask an addition question. This blank space is going to go here in an addition problem. So here's the blank. What we're saying is, what do I add to 2 and 3/4? What do I add to 2 and 3/4, which is going to be the answer to the subtraction problem, that equals this larger fraction, 5 and 1/4? Okay, what do I add to 2 and 3/4 to make 5 and 1/4? Is the same thing as saying, what is 2 and 3/4 taken away from 5 1/4? It happens in 3 simple steps. 3 simple steps. So we have what we call an open number line, and it doesn't have to have any scale to it. And you can see this on the Eureka video I'm going to post as well. Mr. Hallbeck will also show you how to do this. So we're going to start off on our number line with 2 and 3/4. Okay, the first jump I have to make, I want to get to a whole number. What is the next whole number from 2 and 3/4? It's 3 whole numbers. So what do I add to 3/4 to make one whole number to add to 2? It's 1 more fourth plus 3/4 will get me to 3. So this first jump I make is 1/4. That gets me to 3. Now I want to get to 5. And then I'll make one more jump to 5 1/4. So over here, and it doesn't matter about scale, over here I'm going to write 5. And over here I'm going to write our target, which is 5 1/4. Okay, the next jump, what do I add to 3 to get to 5? Well, I add 2. Okay? And then all I have to do is add one more quarter to get to 5 1/4. So to get our answer over here and right here, all I have to do is add this up. So 1/4 plus 2 plus 1/4 equals 2 2/4. That's it. That's our answer, 2 2/4. And we'll double check it to make sure. So 2 2/4 down here as well. Okay, let's check it out. 2 2/4. Alright, so 2 3/4 plus 2 2/4. Well, if I add these two here, I end up with, I'm going to go back this way. If I add this together, 2 plus 2 equals 4, and 3/4 plus 2/4 equals 5/4. Well, there's a whole number here. So if I pull that whole number out, this becomes 1/4. I have 4 over 4 here. Okay? And then I have 4 here. So if I add these together, I end up with, I'll simplify it, I have, 4 plus 1 is 5 1/4. So 4 5/4 is the same thing as saying 5 1/4. We get the same answer right here.